Hi guys, and good day everyone. Before I start, may I introduce myself? I'm Jose the Tertilla Figuera from 1City 1F, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. And now, let's talk about various culture mode of communication in Russia. In Russia, they have two types of communication, verbal and nonverbal communication. And now, let's talk about the first part of communication in Russia, which is verbal communication. First, verbal communication is direct communication. Russian speaks quiet, matter-of-factly, and are generally comfortable with directness. For example, they may not hesitate to correct people and can deliver criticism rather than honestly, while they may soften their tone when talking about sensitive topics. They usually speak to the point and keep their words concise. This can give non-Russians the impression that they are being quite blunt when that is not intended. And the second verbal communication is humor. Russian humor is very sarcastic, dry and quite direct. It's often self-deprecating. And the third verbal communication is swearing. It is common for Russians to swear in casual situations. And now, let's talk about the second part of communication in Russia, which is nonverbal communication. The first nonverbal communication in Russia is personal space. Russians tend to sit and stand quiet, close to one another. The second nonverbal communication in Russia is physical contact. To reach out and touch another person during conversation, example, an arm around the shoulder or a pat on the back is a sign of confidence in the relationship. Friends may hug or kiss on the cheek to greet, but Russians are generally limited in their physical contact. Strong physical affection is generally only seen between couples of opposite genders. In the third nonverbal communication in Russia is expressions. Russians, particularly men, often have a serious front towards strangers that softens once they build familiarity with a person, while they are known to be very animated with friends. Smiles are not often exchanged between strangers on the street. There is an old idea that people who smile for no reason must be simpletons. In the fourth nonverbal communication in Russia is gestures. It is an obscenity to make a fist with the thumb protruding between the middle finger and index finger, the symbol for okay, with the forefinger and the top of the thumb meeting to form a circle with the other finger stretched out, also has offensive connotations. It is also very rude and obscene gesture to place your wrist or arm on the inside of your opposite elbow and then bend the elbow with the hand closing in a fist. The fifth nonverbal communication in Russia is blessing. It is traditional for Orthodox Christian to make the sign of the cross by using their index and middle finger to touch their forehead, followed by their chest, right shoulder, and left shoulder. However, today, people generally perform the same gesture using three fingers, middle finger, index finger, and thumb, pinched together. This is a Russian Orthodox silent prayer to bless oneself throughout the day. I'm grateful for your listening and thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about various culture mode of communication in Russia.